So, I am now considering very heavy-heartedly of handing in my 2 weeks notice. Day into Webians today. Yep, it's my Monday. Work has been very swamped. Again, just me and one other rep for majority of like 4 hours. Very busy work day. Dealing with customers and just basically seeing no breather in sight. Once we did actually get a breather and the closing rep came in, we had that hour overlay, I had to step away from my desk and sit in the back room for like 10 minutes or so, just basically just not saying anything and just needing that time to break. I was keeping a positive front for the customers now is now taking its toll, and it's to a point where I don't know what to do anymore. As an essential worker, I feel as though it really has taken its toll, not only for myself but for many out there who are feeling the same. I mean, hell, even when I walked in, I talked to one of my colleagues who turned around and said, well, you missed it an hour beforehand. Had a customer who was getting very loud and violent and almost jumped the desk because we told him they couldn't be in the store without a mask. And it's getting out of hand. It really is. We hear stories of places, another store in a different state, in another district, they had to deal with a customer that came into the store without wearing a mask. The person working there said, you can't be in here without a mask, and that customer ended up wiping their face over that rep's shirt and just basically continuing about his business. That is just bang out of order, and it's beyond a joke now. It really is. We have those stories, we have stories about different stores in which, again, that security guard telling customers they can't come in without wearing a mask, and then one of them coming back with a gun later and bang, killing the security guard. That was in Michigan. And I see that story and I think to myself, what the fuck? Why are we dealing with this? This is getting beyond a fucking joke. And even before I started my shift, manager said, oh hey, come here, read this email. I need you to sign off on it as well. And I read it. I am quite pissed off. Nothing bad, so to say. I haven't lost my job, not yet. Depending on how it goes, but we had a lovely email from the higher ups above our district manager today, in which for you guys, I don't care, I'm going to whistle blow it, but the following letter states, and I quote, "Good morning. I'm getting too many complaints that our store teams are not wearing masks where mandated by the government. This stops today. Any more customer complaints and I will be very involved," like you weren't in the first place. "Reminder, we do not engage in any type of negative comments towards the customer not wearing masks. Some people have health issues and do not wear them. Stop harassing our customers. You are not to say anything to them or be negative ever. You must self-health check yourself, and each associate must be asked the health questions. You must enforce social distancing in your stores. We are implementing today the following measures. Everyone must read this memo in your store and sign it to you, blah 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 blah, yada yada yada." So let's have a talk about that, shall we? Basically being told that store teams are not wearing a mask when mandated by the government. Our store, because I know this goes out to every other district and every store, I'd like to point out for my store, we've always worn a mask, no matter what. We always wear a mask. We have the masks situated in our store. Do not engage in any customers any negative comments towards customers not wearing a mask. We don't put negative comments anywhere whatsoever. Okay? I, for one, am the type of person, if I see someone coming into the store, I kindly say, excuse me, I do apologise, I can't let you into the store without wearing a mask. It's the mandate, it's New York State mandate, I can't do anything about it, I'm just following the rules. Some people have health issues and do not wear them. Stop harassing our customers. So, that's the thing, that's kind of contradicting, because you're telling us, yeah, we gotta wear a mask. But for the customers, you know, if they have health issues and they come into our store, hey, then it's, you know, their game. Any game there, they can just basically walk in and do whatever the fuck they want. That's kind of contradicting and a bit of a hypocrisy right there, because you're telling us that we have to wear our mask at all time. Customers that come into the store not wearing a mask, oh, I have a condition, I don't have to wear a mask, they're still allowed in our store. What you should really think about is, you know, if you have a condition where you don't have to wear a mask, you have a condition, you shouldn't be fucking coming to the store in the first place. Have a designated shopper go in your place. Give them the money, tell them what you need, send them to our store. It's bang out of order, that one is. Really is. All that, you know, and they say, oh, we should be self-checking to make sure that, you know, we're not diseased or anything like that. Yeah, we try to do that. We try to get some of the equipment needed, but we can't because it's sold out, because customers are bulk buying the shit. So you're kind of not calculating this through. And I am sorry, but that is just pissed me off today, where they're basically telling us to not harass the customers for not wearing a mask. We're not harassing them, we're basically telling them up front they can't be in the store without wearing a mask. I don't give a monkey's ass if you have a condition. You shouldn't be going out in the first place if you have a health condition. Why? Because you're at a higher risk of catching COVID-19. You know? It's not our fault that, you know, we're telling you can't come into the store. You know, it's mandated. We are following what is mandated by New York State. We are following those directives. This email is simply nothing. It is basically ridiculous nonsense, in which, to be honest, says to me that this person in particular, their main priority is to make sure that the customers are taken care of first and not your reps. And if that is the case, if that is how you think on your employees, then honestly, you don't deserve the employees and you don't deserve the title of whatever you are on this. It's absolutely bang out of order. It really is. So I'm going to be looking around to see about other jobs elsewhere to begin with. But also as well, I don't know if whether or not I want to send a copy of this email, just the note and stuff. I don't know if I want to send that out to a media source. I don't know yet. Because honestly, seeing that is an absolute nightmare. If you're not going to look out for your reps because customers are coming in risking the reps for not wearing a mask, then yeah, you got to step up your game.
Another quiet night. Basically, oh, turn that on. But basically, it's been chilling, drinking and chilling, and some scrambled eggs. But no, today alone, just as my Monday has pissed me the fuck off with that email, and I find it absolutely disgusting, and something which I want to talk to my manager about tomorrow properly and say, what the hell is this all about? Or also as well, in honesty, I have decided to, look out there, apply for other places and see what happens. So I've applied for maybe 1 or 2 jobs right now. Tomorrow, if I get up early, I'm going to walk over to one of the stores and see if they have any applications so I can put in there. Because right now, the store has really gotten under my skin, and I need to walk out of that and say, you know what, I'm done. If we can't protect ourselves from customers who are not wearing the mask, then what's the point? You're putting their lives at risk. But anyway, I think I'm going to call it night and get some sleep. It is quite late. But thank you guys for watching today's little video. Hopefully you enjoyed. There's another rant. If you have, don't forget you can always hit the like button. But I'll see you guys tomorrow for a brand spanking new day, and hopefully it'll be better than the rest. Good. But until then, take it easy, guys. No stop.